on the special cause.
Kinsey Schofield joins us live from Sacramento, finding out how you can help. Hi, Kinsey.
That's right. I'm in Sacramento, and I'm with Dawn and Dawn. There was no way I was going to forget their names this morning. You guys are on a mission, and it is the sweetest mission, and it is all about Josh's heart. Tell us a little bit about your Josh.
He was such a sweet kid. He was a sweet adult. He was sweet all through life. He was hilarious. He was so funny. He was
your firstborn.
My very first baby. He was my sidekick, you know, always.
Yeah.
He suffered with a little bit of self-esteem issues, a little bit of depression, and when he was a teenager and started experimenting with alcohol, he did not know that he'd be the one that had that gene that would pretty much take over his life. And so with that, he was always still sweet and kind, but he suffered. He suffered with that addiction of alcoholism.
Right, and so part of his story helped you guys to create something so incredible for the community, Josh's Heart. Can you tell me a little bit about Josh's Heart and how you're helping the homeless?
Of course, yeah. So Josh, when he was suffering from alcohol and homelessness, about 10 years or so, when he was on the streets, he always took care of people. If he got some food or items, we bring him stuff to help him out. He would share with everyone. He always helped anyone that was around that wasn't able to take care of themselves. So his heart was huge.
Right.
And so when he passed away, we wanted to continue that legacy with him. And so we started the Josh's Heart, doing the Blessing Backpacks. And we also want to work with the addicted and afflicted, and also help with the education of teenagers on alcoholism.
Well, what's so great about these backpacks is we have the see-through one here that I'm going to show you kind of what's inside. First of all, what I love is these messages. Each comes with a personalized message. And can you talk about that a little bit while I show some of the stuff that comes inside these Blessing Backpacks?
Well, the message that we want to send to homeless out there in our community is that they matter. Because every homeless person has a story. It doesn't mean that they are just addicted or, you know, they're suffering with something.
Right.
And so we have had the community come together and write these notes. And the cover is always that you matter.
Yeah.
And somebody in our community has written a message to them, letting them know something uplifting, encouraging.
Yeah.
Every backpack has one of these in the front.
Right. And so they come with deodorant. You have women and men's backpacks. You guys are going to be passing out the backpacks today. And how can people help if they want to jump out? We have over 100 backpacks here full for men and women. How can people join in? And if they can't, tell them other ways that they can help out Josh's Heart.
We're going to be at Tahoe Park from 8:30 and 9 to pass out backpacks to those who want to go out to the neighborhoods. Or if they can't join us today, we have a website, joshsheart.org, and it has a link to be able to donate money or items which they could purchase through Amazon or
Amazon, that's
great. We have an Amazon wish list, and also there is a list of what items we put in these backpacks they could purchase.
And recently, Wendy's has helped you out, Dairy Queen, Safeway. Would you say, and I warned them about this earlier, guys, would you say Josh was ebullient?
Yes, he very much was full of joy.
Oh.
Absolutely, absolutely, and he was hilarious.
You told me he was kind of a karaoke star in the car.
He was a big karaoke star. Whenever I had a music, we would be listening together, and if he knew the song, he would make up new words to the song, and we would just laugh. It was so fun.
I can't listen to My Sharona without, getting embarrassed. Just the words he come up with.
So you're going to have so much fun remembering him and helping out people in need this morning, and I think that that is so incredible. You know, like, I just love that his face is on each and every one of these backpacks. You can see Josh right here. It says "You Matter," and then it's got a Bible verse, and the card is right here at the very front. So it's one of the first things that they'll see, and they can read a personalized message. And then all of these backpacks just full of these, these things that we take for granted. Toothpaste, razors, tissues, Band-Aids. It's getting cold, so you guys have scarves, gloves, all sorts of goodies inside of them. And then you were telling me, like, the community's helping out. Haircuts for drop-offs, blankets, socks. These seniors are collecting socks.
Yeah, great clips on Folsom Boulevard and 59th, I think it is, the Camellia Center. If you drop off your donations there, they'll give you a free haircut.
Wow.
Yeah, and then West Campus seniors, they're doing their
beautiful girls.
Yeah, they're doing their senior project with Josh's Heart, second year where we've had a group from there, and they're doing a sock drive and a book drive, and they also put together a bunch of the blessing cards together, and they're going to have our daughter come and speak in one of their classes.
Hi, Brittany. Shout out to Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany Purcell. Love you, baby.
All right, so we hope to see you later this afternoon, Tahoe Park.
Yes, from 8:30 to 9 is when we're gonna.
Perfect. All right, back to you guys in the studio.
Oh,
Thanks so
Don-
much to you guys
Don
for what
does
you're
great
doing.
work
This is
in
incredible.
memory of
Good Day
his son
appreciates
there.
you.
I love that. I love that. He's doing such good things.
Yeah, very.